And I would urge you to mention in comments as to what topics next you want me to cover. And do not forget to share this video with someone who may need to know. Be inspired, keep building.